Good evening. You know the vibes. You rocking out with yours truly, Showtime Sizzle. I am the Source. This is the Source Experience. It is Wednesday, Hump Day. Um, it is Wednesday, Hump Day. A lot going on. That's why it kind of took me a while to jump on. We get to a couple of things. People popping dirty, Man, sport of boxing is crazy. But I was mainly watching the Canelo Charlo LA presser. Because if you've seen some of the shorts that I posted today, I was doing other activities. Normally, I would, give you guys the rundown when I'm, on the 9 to 5, right? But when you rocking with the heavy equipment, depending on what you're rocking with, whether it's a loader, a sweeper, a backhoe, different equipment, sometimes it's easier to broadcast and conduct your activities when other times it's not. And unfortunately, today was one of those days, but I did try to give you a couple fire shorts. We'll get to that. Charlo not having the same energy. And continue, like I said, to the listeners, supporters for this channel, because, this is my BET station. I am a media guy, but, truth be told, I do a lot of other things now. I'm a talent scout, / whatever you want to call it, publicist, media marketing agent. But this is my broadcasting station, Showtimeshanewz Media. But with that being said, like I said, I was watching the press conference. Yesterday's poll, right? Let me get to yesterday's poll. And please, these are ways that we monitor and keep up, with the listeners, man. So, and like I said, some of this stuff is free to do. Just a smash of the what's the name, right? Yeah, see, back to back, right? Yesterday's presser in NYC, 325 votes. 45% of the 325 votes. I asked the question yesterday, did the NYC presser have you excited for the fight yet? Out of 325 of those votes, 45% said no. 33% said yes. 22% said kind of in between. So I followed that one up with today. Both presses are done, LA and New York. Is the excitement there yet for this fight? This still young, still got time. But out of 34 votes, 50% stated no, 24% stated yes. And then, I have to add the source into it. I said both pressers were boring. An astounding 26%. Now, I want to use that because I didn't want to come on here and just throw the pressers under the bus. So now I'm basically off of what my listeners are feeling as well. Now, I was on record yesterday saying that, and I did the video today. I said, damn, Charlo and Derek James kind of disappointed me. I spoke with some people. One brother alluded to the fact like they acted like they had sense. No, they're just not like that. And the thing about them, too, is they'd do it against one of us. But when they had Saul Canelo, they wasn't on that, and I quote my man, they wasn't on that bullshit. They wasn't. They had their best behavior. They were like school kids, very respectable, but I think it's taken away from the fight because it's like I just got done watching the first take interview with Stephen A. Smith. Charlo has more energy towards Terrence Crawford, respectfully. Like, you're gonna face Canelo the 30th, T-Mobile, but it's like your energy is more towards Terrence Crawford. You're talking about Terrence Crawford hitting Earl Spence behind the head, and I love the fact that Stephen A. Smith kept just repeating that he got beat up. He got beat up. Because I seen that was just it was bothering you, just like it bothers the rest of these Earl sexuals. Whenever somebody brings up the fact that what happened, that he got beat up, that he got dominated, and I love the fact when Stephen A. Smith said, "Oh, yeah, take the rematch in the summertime. You guys got to be on code." And Earl's a dog. Yeah, he's a wounded dog right now. That just got the shit beat out of him. That you guys are making excuses for. He's on right now a media blackout, so to say. You know why? Because that's what they do. One thing about media and programming, they told him not to go online. They told him not to post right now. They're like, yo, don't worry, we'll take care of this. And that's what they're doing. The different programmers, they're out here trying to take care of it. But like I said, it's not going to erase the fact that he got his ass whooped. It's not going to erase the fact that he only fought 2 southpaws in 28 fights as a professional. It's not going to erase the fact that a lot of things that Bud Crawford and his team said going into this fight 5 years ago, they did. All the way up into the fight week, when they said that Earl Spence was a media fighter, when they said that Earl Spence was a fighter that was built up by the media, man, and Earl Spence had every opportunity, just like they had their opportunities to do what they did. He had every opportunity to prove them wrong, and he proved them right. Shout out to Pop in the building. Pop says Stephen A. was poking the cat. No, he was petting the kitten. He's a kitten. He was petting the kitten. Salute to WCS. Let me say this. I'll get to this and I'll get back to it. I just want to. Alicia Baumgartner has, the test has come back positive for a banned substance. I see a lot of you guys giving her a pass because she has a fat ass, and I say this respectfully. Shout out to Belle Biv DeVoe. Never trust a big button smile. That girl is poison. 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 Yeah, she popped dirty, man. It is what it is. I know she put out her tweet that is trending right now. You know what I'm saying? If she looked like Clarissa Shields, would you guys be, if she looked like Clarissa Shields, let's just call a spade a spade. So she's a light-skinned woman with a fat ass. A lot of you guys don't want to throw her under the bus. No, right now, she's getting tossed under the bus. She's a drug cheat. You guys thinking by you not giving her a pass, you might get some ass. No, it doesn't work that way. If she's dirty, she's dirty. I know I can't wait to see Michaela Mayer and all the rest of them start clowning her. Because, you out here doing illegal stuff. A lot of these fighters do it, though, man. Like, when they get caught, and I always say this, man. When fighters get caught, right, it's just the first time that they got caught, man. It's just the first time they got caught, man. And we got to use the good brother. He cost my family a paycheck. Dillian White. Dillian White is a repeated offender. Also, Jarrell Miller, repeated offender. These guys, like, when they do it, man. There's just a lot of times they slip through the cracks, but they get caught, man. They get caught. And unfortunately, right now, big button smile, she got caught, man. We don't want to accept it, because it's Alicia Baumgartner. Everybody talks about how fine of a woman she is. But she was dirty, man. She was dirty, man. Smash the like button. This is Wednesday. You know. But let me get back to the Charlo, man. Appreciate the likes, y'all. Salute for that. The energy, man. Like I said, man, I'm gonna stick with this because I'm doing, you know, we're growing. So I do the polls, man. Because I didn't want to come on here and shred it, right? But like I said, the energy's not there, man. The energy is not there. They had two. The thing that I like though, see, one thing about me, I do highlight the positivity. They are on a serious media run. Like I like how First Take, Sway in the Morning, they was on the Breakfast Club in NYC yesterday, or well, they played it today, but they did that yesterday. Like I like that, but I'm just saying, like the fight, like I like. Right now, Jamel Charlo. Maul's probably talking about me because he got slapped. But Jamel Charlo, it's like, bro, you're not giving me that, man. It's like, I just see you happy, like you just want payday. You want payday. Like that's how I'm looking at it. Like you're not. There's nothing that you have done in these two press conferences that makes me think that you are going to win the fight. You know, it just is nothing. You like your answers. It's like you just, I don't know, man. That's why I had to do the polls. I'm gonna continue to keep doing polls because I think that's another way of reaching out to the audience. You know, so like I said, all it takes is it's a poll, 3 simple questions: yes, no, or the other option, the third option. Shout out to Toby in the building, the UK. Wagwan. But yeah, the energy, man. It's like, dude, you're one of the most disrespectful, bipolar, emotional fighters. Canelo Alvarez done tamed your ass, man. You're like my man. Maybe me and my daughters might watch that. Madagascar. You're like Alex. Remember I used to call y'all that? I did the thumbnail at the time. You really, Canelo really turned you into Alex. For those of y'all that got children, you know, Madagascar, check it out. Great movie. Great for the kids. That's Alex right now. He done turned him into the Central Park Zoo. Alex, man. Dude is like, when they did the stare down just now, I'm watching now, I'm like, come on, man. He's just going off of Canelo. Canelo took his glass, though. He doesn't even want to stare Canelo down hard. Like I don't even see you going in there attempting to even fight Canelo. The energy that you're giving off is like respectful. You don't want to like, man, if I hit this man hard, I don't want to offend him. You're not even talking shit. And your coach, forget about it. Your coach. You know what it is? I know why your coach is humble. Because you can't hide no more, Derek. We've been on your head. We've been on your head, and I put out some fire content today to really slice y'all up because y'all talk shit about me. You see what I did? I showed some of my personal life. Like later for this boxing media shit, I study. I'm a student of the game, and I showed y'all operating heavy equipment, and I said, regardless if you fuck with me or not, I could break down film on your favorite fighter and watch that same game plan play out. And that's what we witnessed played out. And I think that's why Derek is a little humble now. Because Derek, you know, I'll share a little bit of source with y'all. Derek had the audacity to have these derelicts, because that's what they are, Derek's derelicts, when I was young in the media game, talk shit about me, right? And run around and say, oh, show me a check that you got off of boxing. Well, I can show you numerous checks that I got off of boxing. At the time when you said that, but I said the audacity of these derelicts that don't even do nothing in media coming at me, telling me to show them a check that I got off of boxing. But I know where they got that from. They got that from the derelict Derek. But now look at you, Derek. You're on the verge of, you know, Anthony Joshua looked like shit. It is what it is. He got the punch off in the 8th round, but he's telling you, I can't find the right hand. Social media is speaking. They're already saying AJ needs to leave you. AJ, you know, I know it's 2 fights, but AJ, listen, he fights wild. He's going to get face planted. He's gonna get face planted. You have not done nothing for Wilder. I mean for pause for AJ. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Frank Martin's last performance. Come on, man. Yeah, to be honest, if we really talk boxing on the internet and people wasn't programmed and ass kissers and just fake, they would have been killing you. Because your last three performances, right? Frank Martin, Earl Spence, Anthony Joshua. And now we got, but like I said, Jamel Charlo is going to be a lot better prepared because Juan Guzman, and a shout out to my guy Juan for getting his flowers. Juan has been with him when you was doing your other things, not studying film and, not in the mix. Juan Guzman was there. But I just don't like Jamel's energy, man. I just think like the way you talk to Tony Harrison, the way you disrespected Jared Hurd. Look, black on black crime, right? Where's that energy at for Canelo? And you know why? I think the jig is up with you, and we're gonna find that out because I could recall, but I'm not gonna dig into the crates like that because I really don't like you guys like that. But we could go into the crates and dig back and do the research. When you guys were calling them cinnamon, remember that? See, look, this is how long I've been doing this, man. Y'all was calling them cinnamon, because respectfully, PBC fighters been hype jobs. It is what it is. If you know, you know. They can get mad all they want. Like I said, I don't care. But a lot of PBC fighters, you got what you guys are, Justice League, in-house gimmick type fighters, right? But you guys were on record calling them cinnamon and when he was at 154, 160. But let's keep it all the way tall. You could have got a fight with Triple G, your brother, Big Maul, but he turned it down. He took the step aside money, right? Am I lying? Tell me I'm lying. Prove that I'm lying. See, I look, man. I do media, but I do other things as well. You took step aside money. But yet you called this man cinnamon and you want these big fights. Yeah, I never really did. This right now for you, but I'm not mad at you. Cash out, brother. Do what you do. Do what you do. But like I said, when you get wrecked and beat the fuck up, and then I don't know how they're gonna work that out. I think after Canelo breaks you up, I think Tim Tszયુ's gonna break you up, bro. I think what you knew you want for the money because you could have fought Tim Tszyu. Defended your WBO title, you're undisputed for the first time. You know what I'm saying? But you are going for the money, which is, in all right, you should. You should as a professional prize fighter. But I just think that, after Canelo breaks you up, that it's going to be there now. When Tim Tszyu possibly breaks you up, but definitely Crawford break you up, you're going to be ESJ 2.3. The excuses will be there. Oh, he wasn't the same after he fought Canelo. Terrence hit him with rabbit punches. Look, like you put that old BS out there. You got these content creators talking about rabbit punches and shit. Only rabbit punches I seen was the juices and berries getting knocked off his scalp from power jabs to his face. But yet you put that out there that he was getting rabbit punched behind the head. When I rewatch the fight I got on right now, the come over the top, he's slow as shit. That was a jab to the side, maybe the neck area, the side, facial, side. The second knockdown when he laid the trap and Earl walked right into it, the stepper, yeah. Here comes the high stepper, murderer. He stepped right into an uppercut. Wasn't a rabbit shot. The third knockdown, the baby check hook, Omaha juke hook, whatever you want to call it. I didn't see that as a rabbit punch. The sequence of punches on the stoppage in the 9th round. no rabbit punches. But yet you got on here and you said that he didn't land a lot of punches, but he hit him behind the head a lot of rabbit punches. It doesn't make sense. It does, and that's the most energy you have in these pressers is when it comes to speaking on Crawford. But when it's Canelo Alvarez, you're on your best behavior. You are Alex from the Metropolitan Central Park Zoo in Madagascar. Why? Where is the room? Yo, you know what too? You have more energy towards the media. When Brian Custer asked you the question in NY about the writers and doubting you and writing you off, you was turned up for them. And then you look, they say the same thing about Canelo. No, they said it about you. But look how much respect you're still trying to give. They say the same things about Canelo. No, they said that about you. And you got so aggressive towards them and then try to put Canelo in it and be all nice. Ew. And now you expect us to believe that this fight is going to live up to the billing? No. That's why I did the poll. It's not. You're not selling it well enough, man. You're not. And it's sad that these reporters and content creators, they don't want to say it, man. They don't want to say it. I seen a Sambo. I'm going to call a spade a spade. These guys be on their platform calling brothers coons and monkeys. And then some shit got sent to me. And I'm like, this isn't Public Enemy. Is this the brother that is calling people monkeys and apes? But he's in the picture like this? You know, he's happy to cover a press conference, and he's in a picture like this, but he's calling other brothers that got actual stats that covered more than 2 press conferences, coons and monkeys. Like, come on, no. But brother, look at you in this picture. Look at you in this picture. But you have the audacity to say that honorable, righteous black men are monkeys and this, but yet I got the picture of you. Like, come on, man. But y'all talking about people cooning. That's what this. You see that, yo. When see me personally covering boxing for so long, you know the vibes. That's why I say you know the vibes. That picture goes with the build up for this fight. That's the energy. That's the energy. You know, the circus energy. You know, the gimmick energy, the agent image, the agent energy. Because you have these power to the people guys. Power to the people. Just like Charlo. Charlo's he's like that. He's a gangster. Remember when he got into the little thing and he was talking about his shooters and you know he was like that. Where's that at now? Why? Where was that at for Canelo and Eddie? It's none of that, man. But yeah, when with Wilder, you had shooters and this, that, and the third. Where is this guy at? You know where he's at? He's with the people that's covering this shit. Goofy. It's the circus. The goof troop. That's the energy that you guys are giving off. But like I said, the fight would probably do well because Canelo was Saul. You know, the Mexican people support their Mexican king, Thanos. But I don't see you going out there doing anything at all. I just see you going out there. I think we're going to get the Caleb Plant effect, and you're no way on Caleb Plant's level, but I think we're going to get the Caleb Plant effect 3.5, where Caleb Plant put up a good fight, and then when he realized, like, man, it's inevitable, he's going to get to me. He wanted to talk. Remember that the Caleb Plant fight? Because that was the last time Canelo fought on the PBC side, and Caleb Plant was a decorated champion. Remember, Caleb Plant was undefeated. And you know, he was doing this thing with Canelo. Then Canelo started cutting the ring off, then applying the pressure, and he wanted to talk to him. I'm pretty good for whatever his record was at the time. I think we're gonna get the same thing with Jermell Charlo, man. Shout out to the chat. Let me get to some of these chats. Yeah, Bruce, I was in the gym, and I seen you had Leon on the phone call with Tim Witherspoon. Great show though. I played it back today. I was in the gym last night. They was upset with me because two of the young kids posted some of the footage, and I put it out as well. And one of the coaches, my guy Joe Dean, he was, man, I outcoached him. It is what it is, man. I outcoach you all the time in the gym, man. You know that, man. I'm a master strategist, man. You know, ha ha ha, yeah. Man, wow, but I was blocked on the Jedi channel and he couldn't unblock me. So I got one of these kids to set it up so I could go in the chat. He set me up as a, oh man, yeah, told, man. I just think, yeah, I gotta get, I never could see Andrew Charles's comments, man. I had moderators and they blocked him, man. I don't know how to set this shit up, man. I never see his comments, man. When I go into my group settings, I cannot unblock him. He has, Andrew, man, you follow me on IG. Send me your handle on your Instagram, on Instagram. DM me on Instagram so I can try to figure it out, man. Because you be in here showing mad support and love, and I don't never see your comments, man. I don't never see none of your stuff, man. I never get to see none of your stuff, bro. And it's unfortunate, man. Cause like I said, you are a true supporter. You be on my IG stuff. You be liking my still frame pictures. You be liking my clever videos. Like I did a clever short today, man, with Charlo. Like Charlo disappoints me, bro. I never been a real fan of yours, to be honest, but you just have the two press conferences. You really just disappointed me. I'm not even looking forward to the all accesses, bro. I'm not even looking forward to it, man. Like your energy is just it's mute right now. You're a line that doesn't even roar. You're not even roaring right now. You're just you're not even a cowardly line. You just don't even roar. You don't growl. You're like meow, 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 meow. You're like it's just not there, brother. It's not there, man. Respectfully, man. It's just not there. Now I'm waiting on this, but I'm gonna speak on this because I'm waiting on my sources. Charles Conwell, man. Bad news is parting ways with DeBella Entertainment. He's been with DeBella since a teenager, since coming out of the Olympics. But I think him and DeBella was down. They were thick as thieves, but he's no longer going to be with DeBella Entertainment. So I wonder where he's going to land. I think, listen, now I say, you heard what I said. I think, like I said, I haven't reached out to my sources yet, but I think he might end up over there with the PBC. Because like I reported earlier, maybe yesterday, that he added Earl Spence. Right now I'm at the desk, so why don't I pull that up for you? So I'm thinking all of the hardware especially is over there at Premier Boxing Champions, with Charlo being the undisputed champion at 154, Charles Conwell being number one ranked at the WBC. Earl Spence is number 3. But I want y'all to what Charles Conwell said, right? I was speaking on this yesterday, but I couldn't pull it up on my phone. But now I can. He added Earl Spence, man. I was like, oh. I was like, yeah, Charles. I'm going to get you on the show again. I'm definitely going to get you on the show. Because Earl Spence is there. They made him the number 3 at 154. Yes, here it is right here. Look. If you follow Charles Conwell, this was 5 days ago. So what is today's date? The 17th? So the 12th, he posted the rankings for the WBC. And he says, Welcome to the division at Earl Spence. The super welterweight division just got a lot more interesting. And it shows he's number one, Sergey Buyacha, who he's supposed to fight in a title eliminator, is number two. Earl Spence 3, Jesus Ramos Jr. 4, Erickson Lubin number 6. They are scheduled to fight on the undercard of Canelo Charlo, Lubin, and Ramos Jr. I think Charles Conwell dog walks both of those guys easy, especially Jesus Ramos. I know a lot of you guys are big on Jesus Ramos, but I know a couple of guys that have sparred with him. Granted, one of them is a middleweight, a little bigger than him, but you know me, I do my field reporting, and like I said, I'm not your typical. A lot of you, and I say this respectfully, a lot of you internet boxing fans, you don't know what you're watching. You know what you're programmed to watch, but you don't know what you're watching. And I know a lot of you guys are like, Jesus Ramos is up there for y'all. So I'm not going to get on here and talk bad about him. But like I said, Charles Conwell will dog walk him easy. Erickson Lubin, depending on what Lubin we're going to have, that should be a good fight. You know, that should be a good fight. But I know a lot of you guys are like, Jesus Ramos is the next one. And I'm going to say this. My guy, Team Tucker, Jihad Tucker will beat the shit out of Jesus Ramos, man. If we could get some of these PBC guys, but we know we're top ranked, man. If we could get some of these PBC guys, man, bad old man. I'm telling you, man. Just trust me. I know. Because like I said, shout out to what is it, Sabril Matisse, the guy that knocked out Trayvon Marshall. You know, when we was at 147, we worked with him. And that's my man, Manny's fighter. Salas. That's Salas's fighter. We worked with him in Vegas, man. Like I said, man, the PBC fighters, salute to the PBC, man. You guys know what it is, man. You know how it goes over there, the Justice League. But yeah, I like that. I think Charles Conwell might end up over there. Don't hold me. I'm still waiting on my sources to get back with me. But when they do, I'm definitely going to do a video on that because I seen that come through early. And matter of fact, while I'm sitting here, why don't I follow up on that? Why don't I follow up on that with an email as well as a text? Let me follow up on that right now. I want to follow up on that. And shout out to the New York Attitude. I think that's they tag. They are in the finals of the Combat League. I was watching that last night as well. Shout out to the New York team. They beat, I think, DC. They was up against DC. Now they're in the finals against Atlanta. The last time they faced Atlanta, they lost. I think they might be 1-1. So this should be good. Bring it home, guys. I know a lot of those guys that's on that squad. Pistol Pete, we worked with him. The French Revolution, Julian, I forget his last name. We worked with him. Also got an interview in with him. A lot of those guys over there I know on the Combat League. So hopefully they were Titus Williams as well. Charles Gardner, Jihad spanked him. Remember Charles Gardner? He's over there. Shout out to him. Good to see him, still active. Yeah, shout out to the New York team, man. They are in the finals. And I seen Caleb Plant was out there supporting that, as well as Charles Gardner. So that's kind of dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially for those guys. Because a lot of those guys are active fighters in between fights. Some of them don't have big promotional contracts, and this is like good visibility for them. And sticking with that, we watched Hasim Rahman, who, like I said, I'm not a fan of his. I think some fighters, they live off of their names, and he's definitely one of them. I remember when he started that whole thing at the Barclays Center. Yeah, he was one of the ones fighting, him and his brother. You know, they got pounced out in there. And then he got stopped last night. Oh my God. If you watch it, man, he's living off his father's name, man. I remember he did the publicity stunt last week with the flyer. He put out his own flyer and he spelled August wrong in it, trying to get the AJ fight. Just imagine. Listen, just imagine, right? I want y'all to catch this sauce, right? Just imagine Eddie Hearns and them accepting him as the opponent. He got stopped. You know, the Combat League they fight depending on your draw. They only fight 2-3 minute rounds. He got stopped in his round. He got corrupt. Like, bro, watch this shit, man. I would play it right now, but I don't, channel is in good standards. I don't want to get a copyright strike because these dudes do be reporting my shit, man. But he got stopped, man. Like, come on, bro. You was really that's what I said, man. A lot of these dudes be fluff, gimmicked out, man. This dude really put up a flyer. Like, at least Robert Hilarious won 8 rounds, bro. He won 8 rounds. You couldn't even get a round in the Combat League. You wanted to jump in there with AJ? Like, come on, man. You got to stop this, man. But this is boxing, man. This is what it has boiled down to. Somebody is coming downstairs. I guarantee it's Coach Reed. Let's see. Let's see who it is.
I'm getting my car ice cream.
No, you had enough ice cream already. You had enough ice cream. No, no more.
What?
No, you had enough. Tomorrow. You already had enough. You don't eat all the ice cream in one day.
Okay.
Yes, I know, fine. Beat it. Told you that was Coach. See, your kids. Real fathers, and I say that respectfully, real parenting and parents, your offspring. Then I call it. Then I say, that's Coach Reed. Coach Reed, right? See, Nasiah's more like me. Nasiah's up there zoned out right now. Fire stick. They got their own setup now. She's good. It's always Coach Reed. It's always Coach Reed. But yes, let's get to a couple more activities that are taking place today. Like I said, shout out to the New York team. Bring it home, guys. I'm riding with you guys, man. You guys are New Yorkers at the end of the day, man. New Yorkers, man. Smash that like button. Yeah, Andrew Charles, man. Just DM me. Like, screenshot your YouTube thing so I can try to find you. Like, I didn't block you. I don't know why you blocked, man. You know what it is? When I was fresh with this, I was just giving everybody wrenches. And some of these guys I probably gave wrenches to. They were guys that were trying to sabotage me as media. I was talking with my man about that today. I said, why I front on dudes heavy now on the internet? Because I said these sorry individuals that don't do nothing in media, let alone anything in boxing, really try to undermine me as a field reporter, media guy. Meanwhile, I got real connections, man. Like, come on, man. Real connections, man. Real connections in the game. What is this?
It's the bag on.
No. That's jerk chicken. It's too spicy.
No rice.
Yeah, all right. Bring it upstairs. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Can't have nothing. Can't have nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Damn. I'm gonna start hiding my food, man. Respectfully. But yeah, these dudes really tried to undermine me as a media person. Like, bro, and I was telling my man this. I want y'all to catch this source, right? The reason why I don't like a lot of people that claim to be media and do media, right? You dudes, especially you YouTuber media guys that claim you're getting money with YouTube, right? You expose yourself that you're not. You expose yourself to being what you are, official crumb snatchers, right? Because if you get real money like you guys are claiming you're getting with YouTube. Number one, you wouldn't be making phone calls behind the scenes trying to undermine people. You would do what actual people do. Like, I know a lot of managers and promoters, small promoters, big promoters. You know what they do? They are willing to break bread with you. They say, yo, Shalom, man, do you know any more Jihad Tuckers? Man, if you do, man, let me know. We could work something out. That's what you do in real business. These so-called big channels, do you think they do that? But they supposed to be getting money. I don't get that. Like, how do you get money, right? Supposedly, allegedly, and you don't want to see others get money on this YouTube media shit. But the real players, like I just broke down to you, managers, promoters, they want you to get money. They want to get money with you. But yet these so-called big certified channels, like, come on, we got to make it make sense, man. This is the source. You're talking to the source, man. Show me your work. What's your receipts like? A lot of you guys, to me, and I say this respectfully, your receipts are janky promotions, gimmicks, and borderline amateur shit, man. Amateur shit. Because whenever you come on here, and I'm going to always throw this in your face, the guys that let me know that they really don't got shit going on in life are the guys that will tell you, oh, I had 300, 400 viewers, and right there, I'll be like, oh, you're not really getting no money. You're not, to me. You can't tell me you are. Because you're basing your notoriety off a algorithm that could be purchased. Let me say that one more time for y'all, man. YouTube algorithm can't be purchased. You know that, right? If you want to get out the office, go ahead. YouTube algorithm can be purchased. And I was explaining this to my guy, right? I was like, pay attention to the algorithms, right? How they do it, right? I was like, you got channels that'll sit around, talk boxing, right? I said, yo, they would throw them in the mix of the algorithm. You know why? Because they're not doing nothing. I was like, yesterday, I watched a channel that does numbers sitting in his apartment talking. Now he was covering an event. An actual event. He was at the press conference, covering the press conference live. He didn't have the same numbers. I said, yeah, that makes no sense. This is somebody that talks boxing in their living room. But more people will tune into him sitting in his living room, gossiping about boxing. Now that he's actually covering an event there live, he doesn't have that same algorithm flow. And you want me to believe that YouTube is not monitored and controlled? Why is it that more people are tuning into him sitting in his living room gossiping, and now he's at the Charlo Canelo presser and he doesn't have that same algorithm flow? Or we could take it even a step further. Some of these channels that don't cover fights, don't do nothing in boxing other than just gossip or report shit off of Twitter, social media, right? Will be in an algorithm loop. Pay attention to this. They'll be in an algorithm loop. Then you will go look, like, damn, they're doing views. They're getting numbers. But why aren't their actual subscribers growing? You know why? Because YouTube, like I said, is monitoring program. YouTube is putting them out there to expose them. Like, look at this guy. There they go again, talking that boxing shit. There they go again, talking that boxing shit. But they're not actually doing anything in boxing. And it proved yesterday. I sat here now. I was like, I couldn't believe this shit. I'm like, yo, maybe, it's Tuesday. A lot of his listeners must be at work. No, they like to listen to him in his living room. Maybe you know why? Because like I said, maybe when he was live at the press conference, he didn't pay for the algorithm. But when he's at home in his living room, he pays to get put into the algorithm. Because that just blew me away. I'm like, damn, you're supposed to have a boxing channel with boxing fans. Why do they listen to you sitting in your living room? But yet, when you're actually covering an event with Saul Canelo Alvarez, you don't have that same flow. Does that make any sense for y'all that's in here? It's a couple y'all in there. It's a couple y'all in there. Kid. Kid. Let her outside. What are you screaming for? No, let her outside. Go outside. Go outside. Go outside, Daffy.
So I'm back. It's me, Darina Jones. And you talk about my dad one more time. That's
it. Yo, you're messing the ice cream up, man. You guys do not put the top one. Look, it shouldn't be this soft. Keep the top one and stop eating it all. It's already all gone. Oh, she went upstairs. Man, sorry about that, y'all. Listen, you know, this is a animal-friendly home, right? So like I said, I had Sheba. I mean, Sheba's my cat. I had Daffy in here, right? So the cat came downstairs, right? She's trying to regulate. So when you heard Reed scream, it was because I guess Sheba was downstairs in the kitchen, and you know they flared up on each other. They do that, you know. They're both females, you know. And see now Daffy got her weight up, but when they were smaller, Sheba used to fuck Daffy up, man. Sheba used to get the best of her, and Daffy always remembers that. You know what I mean? And so at times Daffy tries to press her out, and that's what almost took place right there. But you know, they're all right. They are sisters. You know what I'm saying? They're both females. They are sisters. Cats and dogs get down. But yeah, how do you guys feel about that, man? What I just broke down, man, about the the algorithm, how they play us. Let me get to my poll, man. Let me see if my poll has increased, man. You know, I don't think they're gonna have no sparring tonight at the gym. You know, guys did a lot of rounds the last 2 days. Good action. Good action. I got some nice beef ribs in the oven. You know, let them cook nice and slow. Come on, Daffy, come in here. I see you by the door. Open the door. You can come in. Come on in. I knew you was by the door. All right, relax. She was by the door. I'm checking out the poll, man. Yeah, you know what's crazy about you dudes, right? And I was telling my homeboy this, right? I said, yo, your man, like I don't bite my tongue. If I know somebody try to undermine me, right? I let it be known, like, yo, he's a sucker, straight up. Cause I don't move like that, bro. That's sucker shit, yo. And the internet is filled with that. A lot of suckers. You know what I'm saying? That's a coward move. Watch out. Don't come in here. What are you coming in here for? So yeah, we are at more votes now. Man, they're not listen. It's not a good look, PBC. You know, you want to take pictures with Kelly Swanson and all this. Let Kelly Swanson know this. Both of the pressers so far, no excitement for the fight. 46%, 29% said both pressers were boring. See, I think the PBC, we'll finally caught up to you. The jig is up, man. A lot of these content creators, right, that you guys were rocking out with were frauds. Yo, can you go get that drink that we got from the Dominican celebration? It's in the refrigerator. Thank you. Yes, I'm gonna have some of that right now. They took care of us, man. They took care of us at the spot.
This?
No. The energy drink. The one that's like the Gatorade. It's the Arizona with the Marvel
Tell us how to bring it downstairs.
No. It's,
No,
she doesn't. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't.
does.
No, she doesn't.
What is wrong with my phone? What is
He said, "Who's on the thumbnail?" That is a
AJ?
model. That is one of the, the Source Strain models, man. We do the damn thing over here, D-Ray. That is one of the Source Strains models, for promotional use only.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Hey, put this back for me. Thank you.
Wait, I gotta go to the bathroom first.
All right. I'll put it back myself then. Thank you. Pomegranate. Yeah, we do our Caribbean juices over here. That's some good pomegranate. Fresh pomegranate juice. But then where was I at, man? See my kids, dog. I forgot where I was at with it, man, for y'all. I lost thought, man. D-Ray's talking about who's in the thumbnail. Look, that's what brought you over here, see? I knew how to get you guys over here. See? I know y'all are horny, dirty men. Horny, dirty men. So I said, yo, why don't I throw this picture up there? Watch how they come over here. But y'all supposed to be some boxing fans, right? Y'all came over here to look at some ass. Look at you. Look at y'all, man. Look at y'all. Oh, that's what I was on. Yes, the PBC, right? See, the jig is up, man. See, a lot of these programmers that y'all use, they not the goods, man. They never have been the goods, though, man. That's why that pressing came off boring. Because these are the people that you got covering it, right? Right? They are, and I say this respectfully, they're not the source. See, a lot of dudes that be on the internet, they're not content creators. A lot of people on the internet are followers, copiers, right? What they do is they are like Elvis Presley. Remember how Elvis Presley stole rock and roll? They were stealing from Little Richard. No, that's what you have with the social media shit. You got programmers that they watch the smaller guys, right? The so-called guys that you claim nobody listens to. Because those are the guys that are probably the hottest, right? Real talk. These are the guys that are creative. They're creating shit. And what these guys do is they steal people's shit. I think I heard WCS talking about this yesterday, right? I see it all the time with WCS. Yo, WCS to do a live, right? A full live, right? I watch guys do his whole shit the next day. Yo, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Yo, YouTube boxing is over, bro. Yo, there's no originality. Like, people will watch your thumbnail and watch what you talk about and just regurgitate it, man. Shit is sad, man. Yo, and then they get mad at me when I come on here and I call dudes out front on niggas, man. It just is what it is, man. Like, yo, I'm really with boxing though, bro. Like, that's why I do dudes like this, because it's like I can come on here and talk about hip hop and what's trending, like Charleston White, Hassan Campbell, and all that. But nah, I don't listen. Right, when I shut this live down, right, where am I going? For those of y'all that really fuck with me that know, where will I be at? In the actual boxing gym, teaching boxing, talking boxing. So I have to do this. Unlike a lot of you others, you guys talk it, but you don't really respect it or live it or even walk it. Walk it at all. You know? And that's what the PBC bug caught up to them, man. They got a whole bunch of programmers that's not with the business. You know what I mean? And some peanuts with this pomegranate juice. Oh my God. So refreshing. Yo, did y'all see my dog now? Daffy be in the gym more than some of y'all, man. Daffy was in there last night. Daffy goes to the gym all the time, but yesterday she was in the gym for real. I have it down there all the time. But yesterday she you know what it is now? She's starting to get comfortable with the kids. She jumped in there, man. She went right in there. She knows about sparring. Daffy, you gonna get some rounds in tonight? I don't think they spawn tonight, man. Like I said, back-to-back nights. You know, that's 12 rounds, a lot of rounds. See, these are things that you got to monitor. When you know you got a fight coming up, you monitor your rounds. You know? Especially when, like if you're a 12-round fighter, you know, you do put in the work. But when you're fighting like 4 and 6 rounders, you got to monitor that. All right, this is the last one. I was busting these peanuts down in the shells, man. Good protein. Yo, I used to eat the whole shell. That's why you hear me coughing right now. I just attempted to eat one with the whole shell. Can't do it like that no more. No more. Can't do that no more. What, Narina? What?
I love you.
I love you too. Dapper-doodle. Yeah, but I'm definitely about to shoot down to the gym for those of y'all rocking out. Man, hopefully I did not crack my phone screen. Now we good. I wanted to talk about this as well.
What happens if you sing like this, but you sing like that?
I don't know.
Can you help me?
I can't help you. I don't know what that is.
No.
I don't know what you did. Go ask your sister.
I didn't know.
Go ask your sister. Maybe she knows.
She doesn't know.
Nah, ask your sister. And stop downloading stuff on the phone because it's coming on my phone.
But I lost my game that...
Yeah, ask your sister. She'll figure it out for you.
I got it. I got internet.
Okay, go. Ask your sister. Go.
What's this? You know what happened.
let me give you a quick Regis progress update, right? Because you know Regis coach is my man. I wanted to do a video on this. I might just do a video on it because the whole Regis Devin Haney thing, you know, so it's a lot going on, man. And some of your favorite programmers, you know, that are affiliated with Team Haney, you know, they're not keeping it tall with you guys, man. And you guys ain't holding them accountable, right? Because these are the same content creators, right? That's supposed to be Team Haney that did the whole smear campaign about the 25% offer. And then Bob Arum came out and just killed that. So why didn't you hold these guys accountable to that? That's why this Regis information that I'm sitting on that I feel like releasing, but I think I'd rather do a video on it. Because a shorter video, just getting straight to the source, the meat, even though I won't get recognition for it, I will. Because you will see a lot of the so-called bigger programmers try to debunk what I'm going to tell you in the video. But listen, with that being said, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Can y'all take that upstairs, please? It's all right. Come down here now. Why did you hit her in the face?
I didn't buy it.
Get up, Maria.
She was crying because I didn't know what to do, so then she started pushing me and all that stuff.
So keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah, I understand. I didn't go mommy. And you gotta come here and be crying.
Yeah, well, you gotta stop crying all the time.
I need your help. I want you to go, mommy, please.
As you can see, you see what I got going on over here. I'm about to wrap this up. We are going to shoot down to the rec. Go get your sister. Tell her we're going down to the rec center. Whole bunch of punks in here now. She letting the side catch her with an overhand right. But listen, appreciate everybody that stopped through. Let me see. Let me check the comments, man. My guy Bruce Gas in the building. Toby, NYT, D-Ray Promotions, WCS, and Pop. You know the vibes, guys. Listen, let's just keep hope alive, man. Maybe, you know, well, that was the two presses. Maybe these guys could do something to kind of spark this fight. Because right now, the thrill is gone. yeah, the thrill is gone, man. Ain't no real thrill for this fight right now, to be honest, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tumo-Helora. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.